Breaking news is happening. Restructuring begins as Governor Newsom Wike begins revolution in Nigeria. I tell you, Newsom Wike is not so, it's not just an easy push by. Yeah, it's not one of those people you can just easily push by and just no, not Newsom Wike. So as we're speaking, he has started a new revolution. And it's not like other governors that will just chicken out or just praise Buhari and just tell him, oh, you are doing very well when the man is not doing well. No, no, no. In fact, he has answered the governor of Ebonyi State saying, oh boy, are you okay? Why you? He said you are just speaking like somebody who needs to have his medical examination, his psychiatric examination to be sure that you are okay, that God will give Buhari to Nigerians again. Are you all right? Is everything okay with you? Was what Wike had to ask. Ebonyi state governor, who, after seeing Buhari, came out with an elaborate statement saying that God will give Nigeria a president like Buhari. Anyway, Wike has started the whole VAT thing. He said, you know what, no more, no more. Enough of the nonsense, no more. So, if the government cannot understand that we will collect our VAT and keep it, we don't know what they want to what they are talking about. We don't know. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. A senior advocate of Nigeria, SAN, on Thursday lauded the Rivers State Governor Newsom Wike for starting a revolution, which he noted would spell an end to feeding bottle federalism and Abuja financial pedigree. Following the passage of the bill for collection of value added tax in both states, the right activists lauded Governor Newsom Wike and his Lagos counterpart Babajide Sanwo-Olu for championing the agitation for fiscal federation for states in the country, while noting that Nigerians have been shouting and crying for the lopsided federalism being practiced in the country to be made equal. He pointed out that those who make peace change impossible things, violate change, and do the inevitable. Lit Niger has reported that the Lagos State House of Assembly on Thursday passed the value added tax bill, which the Speaker, Obaz, directed that the acting clerk of the House, Ola Olakomi, transmits a clear copy of the bill to the Lagos State Governor Babashide Sanwo-Olu. He also said in a statement titled, Law is a form of restoration and restructuring, commended Governor Newsom Wike, who started this revolution, and added that Lagos State government to seek an order from the Lagos State High Court for immediate compliance with the VAT law by all persons and authorities doing business in Lagos State. No more paying to the federal government. It is a good beginning. Enough of bottle feeding the federalism and Abuja financial pedigree, he wrote and says Wike has started a new revolution. It all started when the Federal High Court sitting in Port Harcourt last month in a judgment suit, FHC, the number is there, gave a declaration judgment that the Rivers State government had the power to collect its VAT within its territory. Prior to this time, the federal government collects everything and give them a peanuts, although the Federal Inland Revenue Services FIRS applied to court for a stay of executive judiciary, but Stephanie Pan rejected the application on the basis that granting it would negate the principle of equality. Wike, who lambasted the injustice in the country, had said Rivers State generated 15.1 billion VAT revenue in June this year, but only got 4.7 billion in return, while Kano generated 2.8 billion in the same month and got the same 2.8 million back. Why should the South suffer because the North needs to feed other states? He has said that 46.4 billion was collected from Lagos State in the same month, but the federal government only gave Lagos 9.3 billion, and something that should never be done, and shared the money to the North. So how do you explain that? Just how do you explain that? On a more serious note, you need to talk to me. How do you explain that? When Moki they shop, they walk, Babo they shop. No, that's adage now. They said monkey they walk, baboon they chop. How do you explain that? One person is seriously working out, while the other person, is just getting by, and whatever happened, he can't be bothered. In the north, they have stopped the sales of I mean, how do you explain that? Somebody they work very hard, a state, they generate a lot of money, but they see the money. Say states get their own states. Nigeria should have been a heaven on earth. What I mean by that is we have all the potential and capacity to make Nigeria a very, very lovely place that people from all nations will be coming here for holiday. Such that we have almost all the states in Nigeria have what we call tourist attraction. Yes, almost all the states. Should we start from the north to the south to the east? They all have. So even if we leave tourism, if we even only focus on, there are so many things that could make our life better. What about all our natural resources and all the wonderful things that God has blessed us with? Our problem: mismanagement, corruption. People who do not want you want to eat alone. You want to eat alone. You don't want another person. In fact, you're not just if you're eating alone, it's still okay. You're eating your portion. Yes, you want to take everybody's own to become yours, and you keep it for yourself. How selfish is that? You take what belongs to everybody, and you are comfortable to keep it for yourself. You're comfortable and you're walking very free, no questions asked, you're very comfortable, and other people are suffering, genuinely suffering. Other people do not even have a quarter, one tenth, and it will do you no harm to share because you've got more than enough. But guess what? You're not ready to share. You want to keep it all for yourself, all for yourself. All for yourself. How do we explain that? Is that selfishness not beyond? Is it not beyond you can never imagine? Is that selfishness not beyond the roof? Sadly, this is what happened in Nigeria. This is what goes on, no questions asked. And people are just wondering, how did we get here? Why did we have so many selfish leaders? Yeah, so many selfish people who can do a lot, who can do a lot with what we have. Look at the revenue collected only in Lagos: 49 billion for 1 month, though. 1 month. And you say like things money not in the country. Now you they deceive. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. You better like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you will get all our latest news. God bless you. Bye for now.